We are pleased to be joined by Katherine Fong, who is Manager of Telesales at NTUC Income. She's based in Singapore, and her call center has won a number of awards in the industry. She's also actively involved with the Call Center Association of Singapore, a great organization in that region. Katherine, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell us about your call center and the types of contacts you're handling.
NTUC Income is the largest local insurers in Singapore.
Okay.
We provide life, general, and health insurance to the 1.8 million policyholders in Singapore. It is about 50% of the population in Singapore. So we are a blended contact center. We handle inbound and outbound calls, as well as service, as well as sales related kind of transactions for our policyholders.
You've mentioned your success factors as largely being both harnessing technology and creating a motivated team. Are those two separate issues? Are they basically the same issue? How are you going about that?
They are related in one way or another. By having good technology that can help to improve the processes, our staff will find it easier to process the transactions, and the call handling time is also lower. This actually helps the staff to be more effective in their work, and they are less stressed up with the manual transactions. So we will see it as a combination of the technology as well as people that work hand in hand in order to provide excellent service to our customers, and also to help us to increase our sales. Because technology, we have multi-channels, distribution, contact points for our customers. Customer can reach us via the telephone, the internet, the email. We have voice over IP as well, and we also have web chat. So these multi-channels can actually allow our staff to do the transactions differently, and that will kind of relieve the boredom of handling the calls all the time. So sometimes they can do the web chat, sometimes they do the email. So it helps in motivating the staff, and also provide more varied job nature for the staff itself.
Has your training changed much as you've brought these other channels online?
Yes, obviously. Over the phone, we'll be looking at people with good communication skills, but through the web chat and through the email, we're also looking at people with good written communication skills. The other aspect of it is the staff must be able to use the PCs, the different technology gadgets, and web chat and SMS. So the prerequisites that we have for our staff recruitment has also changed with these different multi-channels that we're using.
Your approach is that each person should be able to handle all of these contacts.
Currently, we are moving towards having all of them, but at this moment, it's about 30% of our staff strength who are able to do all the contacts.
So it's a transition you're making over time.
Because we do have staff who have been with us for about 5 years or more, and their written skills may not be good, but the oral skills is good. So they are still handling over the telephone.
You have implemented some very innovative techniques and ways to keep good agents around. You're hiring more mature by age workers. You have job rotation programs. Tell us about some of those things.
Sure. In year 2002, there was an economic recession. So being a union, a cooperative, we also have the obligation to provide employment to the community. So my top management decided that why not we recruit more of our officers, and more of the officers who are matured workers who have been retrenched during the period. So we started this scheme called the Customer Relation Officer Scheme, where we will recruit people on a 1-year contract. And these officers will help us to actively contact our policyholders to check on the service level of the other service locations, and also to generate sales and leads. So over the past 5 years, it has proven that the matured workers are very committed, and because of their long working experience, they are more able to empathize with customers' needs, and they are also able to listen to customer more. And the younger workers will have a tendency to job hop, because they will see contact center as leaping around to the other departments in their organizations. Whereas for matured workers, they love to talk to customers, and if they find a niche in this work itself, they will stay on with us. For our outbound team, we use a lot of matured workers because for outbound team, there's lots of rejection when you call customers. So for the younger workers, they will feel, hey, I'm being rejected once, twice, I'm very, demoralized. Whereas for mature workers, they say, it's okay, it's a learning for me, and it's a way for me to educate the customers. And if I have one rejection, I will just carry on. So our mature workers are mainly in our outbound teams that call customers to do surveys, to generate leads for our insurance advisors, and also to do transactions, direct sales, for example, travel insurance, home insurance, motor insurance, for the customer over the telephone. And customer appreciated this hassle-free service that we are providing.
That's great. What are your priorities going forward? You've obviously accomplished a lot to this point. What's next?
Through the in NTUC Income, majority of our sales are still through insurance advisors, insurance agents. So we have this multi-channel kind of channel management that we are looking into, so that the insurance advisor do not feel that they're being threatened, that the telesales section is doing the job for them. So we are complementing them by generating leads for our insurance advisors. And we are also expanding our CRM system that is currently within our centers to the insurance advisors and also to the other operating departments. So at any one time, customers that is in contact with our insurance advisors through their laptop, the insurance advisors will know that they have contacted the contact centers, and contact centers has assisted them with the transactions. So NTUC Income Contact Center is the nerve center of the organizations. So we wanted to spread our nerves to all the other contact points, and we want to help the whole organization to increase the revenue and to become the first market leader in Singapore.
It's great. It's very evident you enjoy your role and enjoy leadership in this profession, this environment. Well, Katherine, thank you again for joining us. And on behalf of ICMI, we want to present you with an award just recognizing your contributions not only to your organization but to our profession. These are principles, these are things that I think many can apply, and I really appreciate you sharing with us today.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you.